All right, so y'all know I just did a little rant as far as people who are spiritually connected or whatnot, and y'all playing with the divine. You know what I mean? I just did a rant on that. And so I have been going through this journey of spiritually connecting myself with the divine because I understand that I'm a spiritual anointed being. I'm a beacon of love first. And what follows that is I'm a beacon of light. I don't mean no harm to nobody. So my intention's always going to be pure. You know what I mean? My intention's always going to be pure. So it was put on me to go ahead and do a mini little reading. Like, y'all be patient with me. This is, as far as a public reading, this is the first. I've done some personal readings for people. And my hand's so little, it'd be so hard to shuffle these things. But it was compelled upon me to go ahead and do a more out there reading. So I went ahead, something said go ahead and go start off with your karma cards. So I went ahead and did that. And the first card that pulled up was the idolization of confusion regarding sacrifice. It's a lot of people out here confused as fuck, especially you spiritual people. Y'all confused. Y'all feeling like y'all don't have to take sacrifices because y'all taking enough sacrifices to get y'all to the point where y'all are spiritually. Life is full of making hard choices and sacrifices. Don't think because you're that connected to the divine that you won't have to make sacrifices for growth, for true knowledge, more true knowledge, for light, for clarity, for centering yourself. Like, there's sacrifices. And you should be okay with those sacrifices. You'll know what sacrifices align, and you'll know what sacrifices ain't worth taking. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your arrogancy confuse you. Don't. This universe is telling you that anybody is touchable. So don't think that you're not touchable. Anybody is touchable. Anybody. You know, so the next card here, Eight of Swords. That's what we got here. Eight of Swords. So like I said, I'm fairly getting comfortable in this journey and things of that nature. Everything ain't gonna line for everybody. Everything ain't gonna line for everybody. But for the gist of things, you know, that's what we getting at. So since you confused with your sacrifices, you confused, it's building anxiety in you. It's building fear. You're playing the victim role. You're playing victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't do nothing. I only tried to aid and assist. How? Really think about what you're doing. Are you really aiding and assisting at this point? Are you really? Because you feel like I ain't finna fucking do this shit. I ain't gotta take no sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? You playing victim. I've done too much. I've taken too many hits in my life. I ain't finna take another sacrifice. Nah, fuck that. Nah, baby. You finna set yourself up for true fucking failure. You finna set yourself up for true fucking failure. It's gonna be bullshit after bullshit after bullshit your ass finna get. Man, you gonna feel like you stuck. Like, damn, what the fuck going on? Like, but the reason why you fucking stuck, is because, you know, your ass sitting here trying to convince you, your fucking subconscious, you're sitting here trying to play with the fucking ancestors and shit. Like, they ain't finna fucking tell you. I mean, we people and all. The answer said we people and all. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. But, bro, you fucking up, bro. You gonna have to take this L to get your ass back in line. So y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing victim. It ain't even that. Shit ain't even cute. It ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kings and queens out here. Kings and queens don't fucking sit right here and play victim. Hell no. They'll take an L real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just my hands a little, you know, a little. They're a little. And I just feel like that wasn't no real fucking, like, no. Anywho, so I'm going to keep going. There we go. Now, that one feel a little more like my energy in line with it. So, it's going to be, with these sacrifices that you have to make, don't think of them as the end. Yes, this the death card, but with death comes life. Think about the phoenix. The phoenix has new life through its own ashes. It has to die and burn into ash in order to be reborn into something beautiful, into something new. So embrace these sacrifices because they're coming out for the better good of you. They're coming out for the better good of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get confused. Because, like I said before, there's an abundance of overflow for a lot of people in this season right now. For a lot of people, there is an overflow. Once you embrace these sacrifices that you have to make, get out your confusion with these sacrifices. There's nothing that you know what's going on. You know what's going on in your life, and you know what you have to do. You know what sacrifices and risks that you have to take. You know. But then you want to play fucking victim. You want to play victim. You playing with what God blessed you with. You playing with your God-given power and your God-given gifts, and you gonna be going through a lot of fucking. It ain't gonna be no good for you. You're an imposter. You're hiding. You're an imposter. You're hiding, and you're trying to sit here and be like, no, I know these things. I ain't got no sacrifice. No, baby, stop hiding. Stop hiding. Stop playing victim. Let's get it together. Once you realize that old shit in you, those toxic traits, the old things about you that's not, those things that are not helping you flourish in your life, they're going to be dead and fucking gone. Yes, it's going to build some curiosity in you as far as who the new person you're going to be. But as long as you stay on the right path and understand that there are necessary sacrifices, this new rebirth in you ain't going to be no bad thing. You're going to get your good harvest. You're going to get your overflow. You're going to get that. But if you continue with the bullshit, because this can go either way for you, you continue with the bullshit, you don't know what's behind that curtain. You're curious to know, but just deal with some sacrifices because they're necessary right now. They're necessary. And it's going to be a rebirth. It's going to be a beautiful version of you once you embrace the fact that, man, there are some sacrifices that I have to make. There are some sacrifices that I have to make. So we got the Tower in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's still the same. And to go, if you don't align yourself, if you don't become self-aware, oh, baby, you're going to fall. You're going to continue to feel trapped. Because, matter of fact, you playing victim so much. A victim does feel trapped. A victim feel like there's no escape. So if you playing that and it's becoming your reality, as far as in your head, even if you like playing a game, let me clear it up. Let me clear it up like this. Our mind builds our reality. In your mind, you're like a two-headed doctor. You playing both sides to the fence. Oh, I'm strong. I ain't got to take no sacrifices. But I got some personal intent. I got some stuff I got to gain. So I'm finna play victim. That will become your reality. You're going to feel so trapped in situations with people, places, and things. Like you ain't going to know what the fuck to do. You ain't going to know what the fuck to do. And that's what I'm seeing here as far as the death. Like if you don't let this shit go. Because there are some things with necessary sacrifices and even sacrifices that you have to be forced to go through, there's going to be a rebirth in you. But if you don't get that shit in line and you keep playing this victim role once it's time for you to be rebirthed, your ass going to be trapped in that. That's going to be your real reality. And this is a season for a lot of us. Like I told y'all, this is a Joseph season for a lot of us. A lot of people, it's a Joseph season. So if you had your 7 years of harvest, and you sitting around here playing a game of confusion, not knowing what sacrifice that you have to make to keep the rest of your years a good harvest. If you're not sacrificing to keep a good harvest, your ass gonna be in fucking famine. Then at some point, you're going to get to a roadblock and be like, all right, I know what to do. I know better. I know better. I know better. I know better. I've been broke down to my knees and I know better. But I'm curious, man. I still got some traits still there that I ain't really sacrificed yet. It's finna fuck your ass up and you really gonna start seeing what you playing as is gonna be your reality. Stop fucking playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. And if you get in line, it may be a little season, man. It may be a little season where it's necessary for you to have to, play the card to actually live the reality of the card you playing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's necessary for y'all journey right now. Yeah, it's necessary. It's necessary to go through those sacrifices right now, even if you don't want to give them up, because the divine is telling you there are so many new things coming for you. There's prosperity, overflow of abundance. But I got to put you through the fucking ring because you refuse to take initiative to do it for yourself. But once You out of this. Once you out of this and I wake you up again, oh baby, you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. So, that's the little mini one for today. A little mini one for today. Again, if this resonates to anybody, cool. Cool. If it don't, then it don't. But I'm going to tell y'all now, it coincides. Know what the fuck I said? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Stop playing with this universe. Stop playing with y'all ancestors. Stop playing with the heavenly parents, because they finna show y'all. I keep telling people the universe got a funny ass sense of humor. And y'all ain't gonna think it's funny when it's done. But the universe like, haha, bitch, I told your ass stop fucking with me. Alright? Well, y'all enjoy y'all day, my loves. Mwah.